We had an apartment last night.
Oh my. It was so good. It's
hard to
so
leave.
nice.
We've changed all the locks. We will be living here from now on. We have a problem because we were expecting that the Apple store in Helsinki would be an official Apple store, but it is not. Actually, it is a reseller. We are kind of stuck with reseller options. I'm not 100% sure what to do. I'm looking at reseller like distributors, but I'm also checking Facebook Marketplace because maybe it might be worth just investing in something relatively cheaper that can get the job done and out of the way. We don't know. I'm looking in Helsinki though, which is still several hours away. I got an awesome breakfast though. Check that out. Bananas, chocolate and orange yogurt, and
Apple
cinnamon pancakes with some nuts on top. That sounds absolutely fantastic. We're gonna eat, and we're gonna keep looking into this computer situation, and then we'll figure out a game plan.
Yeah, it looks like we have. Do you want to book the place from our website?
That would be fine. I'm on the website now. I just figured I would call first.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make the reservation.
Fabulous. All right.
Yes.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. I will book that, and we'll see you soon.
I went to the same supermarket I went yesterday night, where I spent only €7 something for the two things we use for dinner and the two things we use for breakfast. And I got this black bread that they have in every single shape, squared, oval, round. And I got this thing that I think is called something by Puya, and I have no clue if it's cheese, if it's cream, if it's sweet, if it's savory, but they also sold it on like bags of pre-made. This way, Morris. I am walking Morris before we get in the car and say goodbye to Jyväskylä. We still don't know how to pronounce it. Goodbye, Jyväskylä. Zach, where are we going?
We are going to a town just outside of Helsinki.
Vantaa?
Vantaa, don't you want to?
We looked at a campsite in Helsinki, but the 10 beaches did not have electricity. So Zach found this campsite that still will keep us close. Our Finland plan has completely changed. The other day in the video I said, yeah, we're trying to book in advance, but in reality we were just trying to plan in advance because we didn't end up booking anything. Thankfully, we didn't book anything because we were supposed to stop in Pikipudas, in Lahti. We didn't. We're skipping Lahti. So let's see which cities we actually show you. Zach, what's the computer situation?
Not great.
Not great, because we still don't know if buy a new one, buy second hand, buy it in the Apple store in Helsinki, which is not an Apple official shop, but an Apple reseller. So many questions unanswered. Did you know there is not an official Apple store in none of these countries? No Finland, no Estonia, no Latvia, no Lithuania,
Doesn't that just
no
make it
Poland.
Fun.
Pulla, the Finnish pulla.
It's a pulla!
A mildly sweet Finnish sweet roll or dessert bread, flavored with crushed cardamom seeds. The Finnish butter eye buns.
You can butter my buns.
They are the butter eye pullas. We're ready. We think it's sweet. Look at it.
Look at it.
Nothing inside.
Oh, really good. It is sweet. A little bit of salt, like a hint of salt.
Highly recommended.
Highly recommended. Sipoo.
Sipoo!
Hi, Sipoo. After a 3-hour drive, we finally made it to the campsite, which Morris is just so stinking happy about.
I don't have a map. He tried to explain to me and I'm like, this is quite complex to kind of follow. So I took a picture. And we are in like an open tent area.
Okay.
So it's all very unsure.
Okay.
You know?
In case you guys were wondering how popular it is in Finland to use a tent on what is considered the most festive weekend of the summer, there's not a lot of space. I don't know where we're gonna pitch our tent. I mean, we've got people everywhere. I guess we'll just have to sleep in the car. I don't know that Morris will be able to return to be a city dog. She really loves the grass and being outside. Morris doesn't really contribute a whole lot to this trip.
In terms of money or in terms of help?
Yeah, none of which is really helpful, but she does give great cuddles when you force it on her.
Morris! Hi, baby! Do you like this spot? Oh, yo. We're playing. Hi!
What a course! I wish I had my discs. I would go golfing. It was awesome. The campsite is right in the middle of a disc golf course.
Like huge.
And it's some high level stuff. We are going to a doggy forest. Not a park, not a trail, not a field.
Okay.
A forest. And it is such a big forest that the reviews online say it takes an hour to walk it.
So the Midsummer celebrations occur this year between the 20th and the 21st of June. It is a tradition to light bonfires. And with that, going into the sauna, a dip in the lake, spend time with family and friends, eating. We read some interesting things. I read 2 traditions. I don't know how much people do this, how, you know, people many years ago did, but if you are an unmarried woman and you want to get a glimpse of your future husband, in the night you look over a well and you'll see their image, or you collect 7 different flowers, put them under your pillow, and you'll dream of him.
We made it to this beautiful dog park.
It's amazing.
Of course, Morris has partially abandoned us.
She has become deaf
Yes.
to our calling.
She won't go too far away from us, but she won't come to us. Classic teenager where she must be embarrassed by mom and dad.
One of the things that helps us with Morris, or that has helped us in the past with training, is humans doing what she's supposed to do, and then she picks it up. For example, we want her to come to us and get a treat.
I would say, come get a treat, and then Sarah would come get the treat, and I would pretend to give her the treat, and then Morris
And
would
you
get
tell me,
jealous.
"Good girl."
Morris would then get jealous and want her own treat.
The things one has to do.
The monster!
Now, don't tell me this is not super cool.
Very cool.
It is so pretty. We're stuck with the snips. Yeah. There she comes. We call her and she passes us. There are some trails, but we are just going free.
Living our best life. Morris, come get a treat! You could get lost in here.
Yes.
Easily get lost in here. This is huge.
Look at the amount of fallen trees. Have they fallen due to the weight of the snow? Who knows? We have no clue where the car is. Will she go with Zach or will she stay with me? Oh, well, I guess that answered the question. Interesting entrance to the forest. Or should we go that way? What do you mean? Okay, we made it back. I didn't realize, but that's when we went up and that's where the car is. We are not gonna have the pleasure to visit Sipoo according to the plan, but we are actually staying beside Sipoo.
Sipoo!
So,
I see poo.
so
you see
yes,
poo.
poo.
We all see poo.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna die in there because it just gets stuck. I got hija, macaroni,
Ah, yes, like a lasagna.
latico, which apparently is very common. I got potatoes. Again, they are going to go with our honey and pepper pork.
Okay, and this is very Finnish?
It's from Finland. The macaroni thing is definitely Finnish. And then they were like, yeah, and you eat potatoes and meat on Midsummer. So I was like, okay, meat and potatoes.
For breakfast tomorrow?
Sarah went back into the grocery store for breakfast. I get stuck because I don't know what the Finnish people eat. So we leave the dog park at 7 p.m. and now it's 8 p.m.
I spent €6 something and I got ourselves a pullava discounted. I took the rice porridge with the strawberry sauce, and this is whipped porridge, I think. It's also very typical. This one is eaten cold and can be eaten as a dessert. I'm not quite sure which one is breakfast or dessert. I discovered something because I thought maybe there's like a chocolate to go with this. There is a brand called Carl Fazer. Lidl only had 3 flavors: normal milk chocolate, one with mint, and one with licorice. And each chocolate bar had the typical label of this has an alarm. If $5 each chocolate bar.
Wow.
Now there was one that was discounted at $3.70, but I couldn't understand which one it was. We need to find some Carl Fazer, which they call it the Fazer Blue, to buy.
For Midsummer's Eve dinner, we have macaroni hakalaka lakaka.
We don't remember the name.
I don't remember the name. Kind of like a pasta bake. We have honey peppered pork with Italian potatoes. And this is supposed to be served with ketchup.
So, I mean, let's do this.
Yep, definitely. These guys they're kind of like Roombas, but for grass. They are autonomous lawnmowers that just are smart enough to know where and how to cut the grass. However, Morris, who does not like Roombas or Hoovers of any kind, does not like the fact that it lives right next to us.
Here is the house of that thing. That has caused some chaos.
It's caused lots of chaos. So I decided to give her a treat that should help calm her.
That we got in the vet in Spain for this situation.
And she won't eat them.
This smells so good. We're not gonna even use a knife or anything.
Why would you? Ooh, there's something inside.
Oh my gosh!
Below the cream. It smells like a zinger or like a ho-ho.
Una
or
pantera rosa. Oh, it's so good. Okay, let's see. It's delicious.
It's a zinger.
I think I would buy it in the Bimbo outlet by my house.
It is the end of the day. I am whispering a little bit because it is nearly midnight. Yes, it is nearly midnight. And we are wrapping it up. Sarah is working on yesterday's video. Hopefully we can get it done before we go to bed. However, it's been a good day, and we don't have a new laptop, so I'm still very limited on my working capabilities. But, I mean, what do you do, right? Still looking into trying to find another one. There's a national holiday tomorrow, so everything is closed. Hopefully by Sunday I'll have something figured out. I have no idea what it is yet, but party on, Wayne.